Hey there, Taurus, and welcome to your week of November 29th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to be looking at your energies here, trying to help you out. Hopefully get some clarity for you for this week. We're going to look at some challenges for you and some possible outcomes for you as well this week. We're going to try help me help you by clarifying all those cards and then tying everything off with an oracle card at the end. So you're going to want to stick around for all that. These are general readings though, Taurus, so all of it, some of it, or none of it may resonate with you. If it does resonate, that's fantastic. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just not part of your message or just isn't your message, so don't try to make it fit, right? Don't try to force it. So without further ado, let's just get to it and see what we got here for you. We got you coming in as the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. I like this. This is good. I feeling like you're in a good headspace here. So we got the Nine of Cups. This is a card of satisfaction, fulfillment. So feeling good about what's going on in your life at this time, or feeling satisfied with where you're at, your position in life here too. So that's really wonderful. What's really beautiful about the Nine of Cups, is that it is when two people with Nine of Cups energy come together, you get the Ten of Cups, which is, your dream life, dream home, dream family, all that good stuff coming together. So that's really beautiful. You're like already one half of the puzzle. So now we just need to find your partner, someone else with that Nine of Cups energy. So wonderful there. I feel like you're ready to go. We got the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups here too, which is really good. Ace of Wands is that spark of creativity, that spark of inspiration, whatever it may be in your mind. And the Ace of Wands wants you to just flow with it, go with it, and pursue it, whatever it may be. So, and it's saying you're at big time success with this initial startup too. So that's really awesome. And so whatever you got in mind at the moment, maybe a cool idea for like a business or something like that, or maybe you're thinking about, maybe you want to write a short story or a novel or something like that. You have this cool idea. It's like saying, go for it, start writing, right? So I'm digging that here too, or any sort of thing that you have like this idea, this new idea in your mind here. Let's go. So I like that. And with the Knight of Cups here, the Knight of Cups can be Prince or Princess Charming coming in for you. So that could be good if you're looking for love. But the Knight of Cups can also just be you as well. You can see here, the horse here is a little hesitant to cross this river. But on the other side of the river is all the hopes and dreams of the knight. Once he's across that other side, he can really pursue those things. And the fact that the horse is hesitating here is kind of telling you that you have to be the one to make you cross that river and get to where you need to go. So I'm loving that. So I feel like you're in this good headspace. Like I feel like you're in a good headspace. You got a good idea in your mind here as well for something you want to start up, and you're ready to like cross the river, cross the threshold, right, and go for it. So let's take a look and see what we got for some potential challenges here for you this week, Taurus. We got the King of Cups. Oh, Four of Cups. I was just about to say, we got all sorts of cups in your reading so far. And Temperance. Now, Temperance doesn't have isn't a water sign card, but the angel in Temperance is holding two cups. So cups aplenty for you this week here, Taurus. So very much emotions are going to be running high for you this week, or are going to be very much a thing for you. So with the Temperance card here, Temperance is the card for Sagittarius. So you may have Sagittarius in your chart, might be dealing with a Sagittarius this week. But we have the Temperance card. It's about being balanced and flexible, living in harmony, that kind of thing. I feel like that's kind of going to be a bit out of whack, or a challenge for you to get that all in alignment this week. So try to get that going. Try to be as balanced and flexible as you can be this week. Be open to experimentation. Be open to trying some new things here. Try not to be so, sort of like hammer smashes nail sort of idea. Maybe there's another tool you could use to get the same solution, or get a better solution even. With the King of Cups and the Four of Cups here as well. The King of Cups, again, we were talking about emotions, right? The King of Cups is the master of his emotions, so maybe a little bit of trouble for you this week again, maybe mastering your emotions. Maybe that's what that balance is with the Temperance card we're talking about. You need some balance. Hello, Spike. Speaking of balance, speaking of him coming up and shaking everything, knocking the balance off, the King of Cups, like I say, maybe that's that imbalance we're talking about. Maybe it's an emotional imbalance, an emotional harmony that's getting upset here from the Temperance card. Is like we need to get a little more balance and focus there. It could also be saying that you might be dealing with an older person, maybe someone in an authority position, maybe a water sign, potentially for you to be dealing with here this week. So Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio, could be that kind of a person, could be very much a man, but it's just energy, so it very much could be any other gender out there as well. So could be anybody, as they are gender reading. So just be careful. Could be someone like that, maybe throwing off your calm here at this time. And with the Four of Cups here, I feel like you're being offered things that you don't want, potentially. And maybe that's what's throwing your emotions off. It's like you very much know what you want, but you keep getting offered things that you know you're like, no, I don't want that. I don't want this. This isn't what I've been working for. This isn't what I want. This isn't what's going to move me forward here. So very interesting energy. We just had Capricorn's reading, and they had also kind of a similar reading, but you may want to go check that out. Though theirs was a little bit different, but this is early goings. You might end up in the same spot with them here. So let's take a look at some potential outcome cards here for you here, Taurus. I was about to call you Capricorn. I was calling Capricorn everything, but Capricorn in their reading too. So we got the Nine of Wands. We got the Moon. There's that other water sign there we were talking about. And the Page of Pentacles. The Moon is sign of Pisces, so you may have Pisces in your chart. Might be dealing with the Pisces. Like I said, that King of Cups could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So here in your resolution step, here in your outcome position, the Nine of Wands, may pay to be a little cautious, a little defensive here. Maybe not rush into things this week. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, someone who's been beaten but not broken. So I feel like maybe caution is going to be, err on the side of caution. Makes sense too. We have the Moon here as well. The Moon is a card of partial illumination, right? It's like walking down the road at night, right? You can't see everything, right? You can only see what the Moon lets you see, what the stars and maybe some street lights or something let you see, but you can't see into the dark, so you don't know what exactly is everywhere. So again, it's probably best to be cautious there. You don't know if something might jump out at you, or something that you think is a certain thing isn't actually that once you get closer. So be very so I feel like cautious. Again, just be cautious. And I feel like be patient as well with the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles is someone who gathers information about something they want to grow, right? He has this one pentacle he's going to plant and grow it slowly until it's time to harvest it. And when he harvests it, it's going to be at its best and its fullest because he put the time in and found out all he needed to know about it. So I'm liking that. I like that. Just patience this week. Patience and caution. So let's see what we got here for you for some potential clarifiers this week here. Taurus, thank you so much for making it this far. Appreciate it so much. We're going to tie everything off with an oracle card after these clarifiers, so you're going to want to stick around for that. Thank you again for being here, and let's look at what we got here, Taurus. We got the Lovers card, the Two of Cups too, and the Queen of Wands. Wow. All right, so the Lovers card is the sign of Gemini. So you may have Gemini in your chart. Might be dealing with a Gemini this week. Interesting that the Lovers and the Two of Cups came out together. The Lovers is that potential soulmate connection. Two of Cups can also be a soulmate connection as well. So very interesting there. Very interesting. The Lovers card is a little more long term, is someone who's a little more permanent, someone who wants to stick around a little more than the Two of Cups here. So potentially this person's going to be a big time connection for you with the Lovers and the Two of Cups, or maybe it's going to be a situation where you feel like this person is that kind of soulmate connection, but they're actually that Two of Cups. So that's where that caution we're talking about here with the Nine of Wands comes into play, and the Moon, of course. So just be a little wary. Don't try to rush into things. They might seem really great at first, but then as you get to know them, not so much. So just be careful of that. With the Two of Cups, it can also just be a big time decision, right? It might be a situation where you maybe need to decide do you have the time for this kind of a connection as well? So potentially that as well. And we got the Queen of Wands. So we were talking a bit about how this person might be presenting as a soulmate, but they might not be that. The Queen of Wands can be, on the negative side, can be someone who is very much about, the physical world, right? They want the sensual side of things, right? So that person might be all about this. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It could be a man as well. But they might be, all about that really. And they're just kind of presenting that way to kind of get what they want out of you. Or it could just be saying that potentially the person, your soulmate connection, is a fire sign. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So very interesting there as well. So like I say, just caution is the best policy. Remember, you can't see everything in the dark. So let's take a look at some challenge cards here for you, see what's going on there. I feel like you're ready for a soulmate connection though, regardless whether this person's serious or not, like we were talking about with that Nine of Cups. You got the Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Ten of Swords. All right, so the Sun's good, and the Sun is good even though it's in your challenge position. It's just not as much happiness as the Sun anywhere else. So still, I feel like this person probably going to make you happy, if not, a little more emotionally. They're going to put your emotions into a little bit of a whack here. With the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords may feel like you're worried that this is just going to end. It's just going to be over and done with very quickly. Or you might feel like it may be never ending, right? You may want it to end, and it's like, I want these rough emotions, I want this imbalance to end very quickly. Or you might feel like this relationship might end too quickly before you get yourself sorted here. And with the Ace of Swords as well, just might feel like you're in this situation where you can't overcome this challenge, where you can't make it work with this person, right? You can't get your emotions in line with, harmony and balance, or that sort of thing. Or you might be able to be like, I can't figure out whether they're sincere and genuine or not as well. So let's take a look and see. Let's look and see what we got here for you. Got to pop out for you to start things off, the Eight of Wands. But let's see what else we got for your clarifiers for your potential outcome cards. And we got the Page of Cups as well. All right, let's give it one last little shuffle and see what else. And the Five of Cups too. All right. So with the Eight of Wands here, Eight of Wands is the second fastest card in the deck. The only thing faster is the Chariot, which is Cancer's card. So there's those water signs coming in again. The Eight of Wands, I feel like maybe this person wants things to move along very quickly, or you feel like you need to move along very quickly. But again, just caution. Be cautious. You want to be careful. Again, you don't want to go running in the dark here where you can't see everything. You can only see what the moon is illuminating for you. So just be careful with that. With the Eight of Wands as well, just means success could be coming in quickly for you too. So maybe like you're going to have a bit of a time this week or in the coming weeks where you're kind of like, oh, this person's great, but they're putting me out of whack. I'm getting all these, things I want to do, and they kind of frustrate me and stuff like that. Maybe offering me things that I don't necessarily want. But again, it's just saying like maybe things will work out pretty quickly or faster than you think they will. With the Page of Cups, keep your eyes open for opportunities. Try to get your emotions in check, come back and around with that. Just be careful, be slow and steady with that. And with the Five of Cups as well, Five of Cups is telling you to, if it doesn't work out necessarily, or you feel like it's not going to work out, maybe you just need to take a shift in perspective. Like if it doesn't work out, we still got these two cups here ready to go, as well as a bridge to the town in the distance, meaning not everything's lost and you can still get to where you want to get to. Or if it does kind of work out, it might not work out the way you thought it would work out, and it might work out in a different kind of way. Maybe you feel like it's going to go one way and ends up going another way, but we still get to that successful conclusion with this relationship. So I'm liking that. Might start off a bit rocky in the beginning, but I think we're still going to get there. And even if we don't, you're still in that Nine of Cups energy, right? The problem wasn't with you, it was with them, right? So let's take a look and see what we got for a oracle card to tie you off. Hopefully this has been helping you out. Hopefully this has been resonating with you, Taurus. But let's take a look and see what we got for you. We got the lizard spirit saying dream the world into being. Yeah, dream your world into being. Like, don't be afraid to dream too big. Don't be afraid to dream of that person you really want in your life. Just keep on dreaming there, Taurus. Oh, excuse me. And I feel like once you do, once you dream it all into being, it's going to be exactly what you want. And didn't I say that before, where the Nine of Cups, when two people with Nine of Cups energy come together, you get your dream life, dream home, dream family, all that good stuff, because you dreamed it into being. So hopefully this has helped you out, Taurus. If you want to help out the channel, you can hit that thumbs up button down below, that like button. That helps out the channel a ton, lets YouTube know that you like what I do here. You can subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. That way you can come find these videos easier every week as I'm uploading them. You can also, of course, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. See what might all be coming for you in the week ahead. Hopefully everything there is helping you out and resonating with you too. Thank you again for being here, Taurus, and I hope to see you in the next video.